Woo! We're live.
We are live in the room. Hey guys, morning, afternoon, evening.
Save changes live on Instagram in three,
Booyakasha, jungle is massive. All right,
one.
guys, how are we doing today? Bushido, my G, just always there ready. Bushido, just out of Bushido, are you a full-time trader? Like, what's your life look like? Just out of interest, my man. I'm generally curious, broski. All right, guys. Yeah, I am a little bit fence sitting at the moment. I enjoyed some gold the other day. Let's pull up gold. Let's start with gold. I was looking at these shorts today, but I haven't taken them. I wanted to see. Let me just talk through this. I wanted to see a sweep today of the Asian range high. Maybe we still get it. Actually, what's the time now? Maybe in the next sort of, we might still get it. I wanted to see a sweep of this high, Asian range high for some shorts. I enjoyed some shorts earlier in the week from here. So you see what I mean about sweep. So I don't think, was I on stream on Tuesday? No, I wasn't. I wasn't on stream. But basically, I'll quickly talk through it because this is sort of classic A+ setup that we like to see. So look, price action had been consolidating. We're talking about gold consolidating for a long time. You know, area of liquidity, rejection, and then boom, look at that. Sexy sweep, nice rejection. And I'd got in, literally, I took the short on here after that closure of that candle. I left my stop just above the wick. And then I had really conservative targets, actually. I just targeted the lows here. That was the trade. But it's one of those things where kicking the balls because obviously this just free fell down further and obviously just absolutely shatter brick. But it's been really nice structure. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Really, really clean stuff. And now, obviously, you know, we're in consolidation mode. We're pulling back a little bit, but structure, the trend is still your friend. And I think we're going to get that continuation. We're going to be drawn, you know, if we're going to be drawn into this liquidity here, 4K towards sort of 3.9. If that gets broken down, boy, are we dropping hard. And obviously everyone's asking, why is gold sitting off? US and Iran are fighting each other. Shouldn't it be safe haven? No, jackass, it shouldn't. Now, in theory, it should, but it's not. It's because, you know, I put you guys on game before. US yields, right? Put them up. US yields have been very elevated, you know, pushing to the upside. So when yields are rising, as you know, flows come into treasuries. So the bond yields into bonds and outflows from gold. So gold's getting hammered on higher inflation and higher rate expectations. So yeah, the trend is your friend here. Look, it's ready to drop again. I was just hoping to get in, you know, get an entry up here for a sweep like we had up there. It's still possible. It might still happen, but I don't know. It's breaking out a bit of a flag, bit of a wedge here. Looking pretty bearish for continuation. Yeah, man. So up here would have been good for a lower high, but yeah, I didn't get my entry requirement for now. But I'm keeping an eye on Euro, same sort of price action, right? We're consolidating a little bit, defending this area of liquidity here at sort of 15.30, very near term. When you look at it, it's in a bit of an awful range. If I remove this a minute, that's just the flag on the higher time frame, but we're just ranging here. 30-minute. Just a lot of noise around this Asian range low right now. Look at all this liquidity. It would be nice to just drive up here, take some stops out, and then I'll get in. If it drives up there, I'm getting in. I'm full porting. No, I'm joking, but that's what I'll look at for a continuation. There's nothing stopping the dollar, basically. I'm rambling on, but there's nothing stopping the dollar. So long as all this goes on, we had inflation yesterday. Inflation's at 3-year highs. Guys, this is all about dollar. Dollar's time to freaking shine.
You think so?
Facts! Because
okay, so what do you think about this? The other day, I was looking at all the charts. Gold's dumping, dollars dumping, stocks were dumping. Everything was just selling off, which is very kind of like imbalanced, right? Usually it's a hedging factor. What do you think about that?
I just think so everything's selling off. No, what dollar's selling off?
Well, the other, like, I think it was like Monday or Tuesday, maybe like Tuesday or something. And everything was selling off. Like, obviously, we have inflation. We have money being printed. Right now, they are injecting liquidity. At the same time, the markets are all selling off, right? And so that, to me, just seems like you know, people are taking risk off, taking cash, holding
Mm-hmm.
cash, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah, that definitely, like this, that would happen as well, especially if we have a crisis. People, cash is king in these situations. I don't think I do firmly believe that nothing is going to stop dollar though. In these times, I think dollar's still going to be the ultimate hedge for everybody, because it still has the deepest liquidity. Even though markets have been talking about, or people have been talking about de-dollarization, it's just not going to happen for many years, not in our lifetime anyway. So yeah, the dollar's king. Look at the United States as well. The jobs market's still strong. You know, the economy's still growing. I think it's the place to be right now. US, you guys are winning over there. You're winning. And Trump, Trump. I mean, you guys might be winning further. Trump says we're taking full control of Iran's oil. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. Man, this guy is.
I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but
it may. What do you mean? This guy went into someone else's country in freaking Venezuela and took their freaking leader.
That's different. That's different. That was different. That guy was caught off guard. All right. No, I have to be honest though. Like, we had a war before. You know that we invaded the same country, trying to do the same thing and accomplish the same stuff before, right? And it didn't happen. You know, like, they're kind of set up in a way that they're doing all right. You know.
Yeah, who's doing all right? Iran. Yeah, they're holding it down. Surprisingly, they're really holding it down, considering many things. But you know, I won't go into all sort of conspiracy theory. But there's definitely an element of behind scenes, in my opinion. Russia and obviously Russia are fighting their own war, but Russia and Chinese, you know, support. You know, China supplies Iran. You know, at the end of the day, they're allies. These three are allies. So it's not necessarily just Iran fighting this war themselves. You know, these guys are getting little kitties to support them behind the scenes. It's always weird. You know what I find so crazy? Obviously, we could talk about war for freaking ages, but it's never really like, it's not really US versus Iran. You know, when you go deep into it, it's actually potentially even US versus China, you know, because like China and US have had this thing for many years.
And like, over on that side of things too, you have like Israel and Iran. Yeah. It's not, I mean, it's war is war.
Yeah.
Because it's not war, it's like war, allies against allies, you know?
Yeah, facts. I also want to pull up Lockheed Martin. Obviously, these guys' defense. Oh, they're not doing as well as I thought they would be.
Martin. That's a defense company, right?
Yeah, aerospace and defense. But I thought they'd be smashing it, but they're not.
I actually was invested in them a long time ago.
Oh, really?
All that.
Yeah, they're not doing much, surprisingly. What have you got going on today? Anything?
I'm just grouping my funded accounts. I have 5 funded accounts. So I have to be like totally transparent with you guys. Last week, I think it was, I took a swing trade, made like $80 something $100, ended up passing that account. It was a E81 account. I made $5,000 the first day, and the second day, which was yesterday on stream, I had made another like $30 something $100. I set a trade because I really thought we were going to get those lows yesterday, and I got chopped out of it. I blew the account. I was trading while driving to this interview in LA, and I sat there for 2 hours, and I'm just like watching my account balance go down. And I did the same thing. I was like, no, just stop. You can stop now. But by the time I decided to stop, it turned out that I had already reached that level because my account balance highest was like 80 something $100. I already reached a point where I just blew the account. So I think I lost like $1,000 in a trade, and then I tried to get it back, and it was just downhill from there. So I blew the account, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all normal. It's all good, all normal. The thing is, you know, like that's the thing, right? It's a psychological barrier at the end of the day. Trading the challenge is one thing, but then when it gets to the funded, there's a different psychological pressure that comes into gear, you know, as you know. So yeah, but you've still got some funded accounts. You're all good. You know, just take your time. There's no rush. We don't trade how you're trading on a challenge. As you know, you don't trade that on the funded. You don't trade.
For sure.
You know,
yeah, man, it's hard because like you're saying, your trading psychology changes when you get into a funded account, because with the evals, it's like I can put on the swing trade and I'm like, if it fails, whatever, it is what it is. I'm not, funded. And then you get funded and you get scared trading. So I'm going to get my screen up real quick and just set up my charts to just basic stuff, go over my charts, much watts. So indicators for people who are new here. I kind of use the SVP, which is volume profile. I'm going to clear my chart from yesterday's stuff. I don't use same day's volume profile because that day is like not even really existent yet. I use the previous days. What that's going to look like, all the volume yesterday sat in that general area, and then we have value area high at the top and value area low. Again, we're using yesterday's. So I'm going to close that out, label these guys. I really miss my mouse and my mouse trackpad.
Yeah.
Right now. Okay. There we go. All right. So we have value area high. And we have value area low. We have POC, point of control, 80% setup. We've already engaged that during the open. Other things that I'd be looking for if we have bullish day, maybe the highs here, yesterday's highs. I'm going to mark both of these out, label them. Yesterday's high of day. And the overnight, we'll call it Asia. I think that's Asia. Maybe it's London. I don't know. London? Yes, London. Okay, those are the London highs. Okay. I changed the background of my screen and I'm not really loving it because now I'm going to go in and change all my settings for my thingies. Okay, these are Asia lows. Because I can't even see like what I'm labeling these, but it doesn't matter. I know what it is. All right, cool. Let's see what we potentially have for today. Yo, Angel, are you trading? Is there a trade happening? Are you doing your opening print candle wandle? I still have no idea what he's saying when he talks about that opening print thing. I figure one day we'll get there. So there's like a hourly gap down here that we already engaged. There's really nothing above. 4 hour. Still in a downtrend. Yeah, maybe we just sell off a little bit more today. What do you think? Think we're turning around or we're going down?
Let's have a little look here. Let me see if I groove.
A little look-see.
Ooh. Yeah, it looks pretty bearish.
Yeah.
Pulling back here. Pulling back. Big retest. I saw a big head and shoulders on the NASDAQ. On the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, structure's pretty damn bearish, to be honest, at the moment.
Yeah. The only thing I really see in support levels is like this overnight VWAP is holding.
Let me have a look. Where are we at? Oof. What was the high yesterday up here? God, that was the
9:30 opening price. Okay. Angel, you could just jump in and explain it. We'll give you 5 minutes of our time. I'm just kidding.
Oh, baby boy.
On and hang out. He said no thanks.
It's his day off.
Or did you not do your hair, princess? You're already in here. Nah, he's like walking to the beach right now.
Oh, he's living life.
They think he's working. He's really All right. Yeah. So, like I said, we kind of like are holding this level. It doesn't necessarily mean anything till it does,
I was
but
looking at the idea of shorts, but I don't know Nasdaq enough to be jumping in. To be honest, I don't. It's not my baby, but it just looks like for me, there's this. Obviously, it's a massive area, big area of liquidity that we broke through, smashed through that. You know, retest now on this region's around 28.8k. This on obviously on the CFD. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, just a big retest here. This neckline area, this form of support. So if it rejects, it will look nice for a drop. Structure obviously really clean. Just got a bit of consolidation going on here. You know, a bit of consolidation. Probably moving here. Might get another little fake out above here before selling. But yeah, it's looking. Yeah, looks pretty bearish. If we get a sweep, if we see a sweep like this now, I will take those shorts. I wouldn't just jump in here personally, but I'd love to see a sweep, and I'll probably take that, to be fair.
Okay, when you say sweep, are you talking about this level here, or are you talking about here?
Yeah, that level, the most. Oh no! Sorry, no. Wait, what time frame you got it on? You're on the. You're 1 minute. Oh man. Okay. So I was looking at the 1 hour. So the highs of yesterday's highs. Yesterday's highs. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't have to sweep it completely. Come up and challenge yesterday's highs.
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. Come up in that region.
Because you're on a different time frame. Are you talking about this right here?
So I'm on the 1 hour. So if you go to the 1 hour, a minute.
I'm on the 1 hour.
Oh, you're on the 1 hour. So you see to the left, yesterday, left, go more. There. Yeah. So it doesn't have to completely sweep, but it just come up around that area. And then see some rejections. Yeah, so around 29k on your level, 29-ish, 29.50.
Yeah. I see it. Yeah, I was just wondering because like this is about to get tapped into, but this is, quite a ways still.
Yeah, it's a bit away.
Like 400 points or something.
I mean, look, it doesn't have to come up all the way there, but yeah, around where you've got marked up pretty much. If we just go through there and reject, and I see a nice little wick rejection, I'll look at some shorts. I'll look at some shorts.
Definitely could. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try no more than 3 trades a day. Even if I mess up and like enter the wrong size or whatever, like I don't care. 3 trades a day.
Yeah.
Because it's funny, I'll like make, $2,000, $5,000, like crazy number of money, like on these, not just one account, like several copy traded. And then it'll be like a few trades. And then there'll be like those days that's just like negative $5,000. It's just like,
yeah, you're scary.
Worst. And I know what's happening psychologically. I'm just like melting down. So we're gonna try 3 trades a day. Less trades, more money. Yep,
factual.
We're gonna pay out. Mark my words. It is Thursday, June 11th. I'm gonna take a payout by the end of June.
Let's go!
Wait, so technically it's like Thursday. Friday sucks. Monday sucks. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. How many days do you have to be in?
It's Friday.
Oh my God. Okay. Angel, calm your tits.
Oh my God, calm your tits.
Did you see what he's doing?
No, what was he doing?
He was flashing his comment on point on the screen over and over all caps. He said, I'm hacked. I can't deal. Okay. Do we have news today?
Yeah, PPIs. We had PPIs, US PPIs earlier today. Producers Price Index. They came out mixed, really mixed, to be honest. Mixed data, but
yeah. So
unemployment claims.
Okay. All right.
But
well,
yeah,
they hasn't really it less than it was. Yeah.
This isn't great.
Could you just explain this?
Yeah, of course I can.
What it is, how it affects the market, and what it means if they forecasted 0.7, but it was 1.1.
Yeah, of course. Also, we had the ECB rate decision as well, but it's a non-event. They hiked rates as expected. It's priced in, and they're not really committing to more. Yeah, so regarding PPIs, okay. Firstly, I'll explain what it is because some people are confused. So let me explain the confusion. PPIs mean producers prices index. So for example, right, you know, all the goods that we consume as consumers, the producers of those goods will have their own respective prices, right, to produce these goods for us. So their prices, this is a measurement of their prices. Now, if their prices are rising, typically speaking, the producer will pass that cost on to us, the consumer. So then effectively our, you know, the CPI, the consumer price index, should in theory be higher. You know, the producer's price rise, it passes that cost on to the consumer. So that's what it means. So like the fact here that this number came in at 0.4% is lower. The producer's prices for the latest period in May has come down lower than expected. And this 0.7 was revised lower. So effectively, producer prices in this latest reading have come down in the core number. So core means it strips out the volatility of food and energy because food and energy is very volatile. And then we got PPIs. Sorry, I'm not even sharing my screen, but it's fine. And so yeah, anyway, that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah, that part. Now you're sharing screen. How does that normally affect it? Is it priced in or something that?
Well, look, the numbers were mixed today, so it's a little bit mixed. So this one was low, but then this one was higher. But then the previous on both the figures have been revised lower. But I think this has just been overshadowed anyway. Like people know inflation's rising, inflation's still high because of the war. Like it's not really going to do anything, to be honest. Just in a nutshell,
yeah,
you know, and it hasn't. That's why we haven't really moved. So yeah, Babby. What was I going to say? Next week's very important. Okay, so next week's very important. I think we should all have our popcorn ready. We've got BOJ and RBA as well. It's a very busy week next week. FOMC. This is obviously this is the biggest FOMC decision we've seen in a long time. So I'm looking forward to that.
And this is the one they're replacing little home squad boy.
Yep. I'm gonna miss Abby. Please tell me you saw funny pal Trump. Please tell me you saw that thing. You remember when you've seen this, right?
No, play it.
Oh my gosh, you haven't seen it? All right, we're gonna have to play it one sec. I want to get the actual clip. Right.
So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1. And I'm not aware of that. Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I actually did see
this. Trump's like, yeah, it just came out. Yeah, just came out.
Yeah, basically he like blindsided him like live.
Yeah, all in front of reporters. Oh man, I loved it. It is just great. And like we're gonna miss now because obviously Trump. Every time Powell had a decision and Powell didn't cut rates or anything like that, or he wasn't dovish, Trump tweeted like, "We've got this stupid guy at the Fed." Like the amount of horrible tweets. Like I feel Jerome Powell must be so relieved now he's not doing that job. To be fair,
for sure. I mean, he's just getting like bullied.
Yeah, he's getting bullied. But the thing is, you know when like you've been like a chairman or been on a central bank, right? Now my man's going to be earning like quadruple what he was earning at the FOMC because people will like pay him as a consultant or whatever, or blah blah. Come and speak here at this event, this dinner, and he'll earn a killing. And he'll be living a cushy life now. He can beat shit, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm watching. I think, look, we're getting this. I think we could get this sweep, you know, Abby. I'm keeping an eye. Getting that push now from Naz. Why are you going silent on me?
Do what?
Do what? Now I'm gonna watch if this quickly reverses this Nas move now, this pump that we're seeing. Oh, little double bottom there. Boom, boom, boom. If this quickly reverses, I'm gonna look at some shorts. So I think we're going for that. There. What's that, Bab?
So we're about halfway there.
Yeah.
Let's see what's over to the left. Oh yeah, I mean for sure. Looking at the hourly chart too, those are like some heavy wicks, and I always notice that the wicks get filled somewhat.
What? Oh yeah. You take a ride with the big boys? Yeah. Let's see.
Angel
think we
said,
can
"Are
come up
you
here.
ready to short? Because I'm not."
Well, Angel, you going long, yeah? You're my liquidity boy. Watch me. Watch me. I don't even trade NASDAQ. This is your baby, and I'm stealing your baby. I'm stealing your baby from your arms.
Sweep him.
Oh, at least I make myself laugh. No one laughs at me, but at least I make myself laugh. Oh, God.
Okay, so let's see what's going on the stream real quick. We got like 70 viewers.
Oh, long the ass. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, guys, if you're here with us and you enjoy hanging out on stream, give us a little like button. Hit the like button underneath. We're sitting at 10 likes. We have like 70 viewers. So I'd love to see 70 likes and 70 viewers.
I saw you had on Isabel. Was it Isabel yesterday? Isabel.
Yeah. Yeah.
How is she? Is she good? Do you have a good one? Good chat and stuff. I need to watch it.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, nice. Character.
She's a military girl.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, she was in the Navy.
Nice.
Trader. I think she like most of us kind of hit a wall where we're like, we don't want to work for anybody. Let's figure out what are we gonna do. I mean, you get into training. Yeah, because you also had like you have a family and stuff and kids, right?
Yeah, I've got a lot of kids.
A lot? Like 17 or?
Oh, no, not that many. I won't be him. I have enough. I have quite a few. I'm a producer. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, how is it like trading, like
tough.
So many kids.
It's easier being a trader than being a dad. It's difficult. It's hard. But
how
no, I think
oldest?
My oldest is 9 years old. That's my girl. Yeah, my oldest is 9.
You're kind of ancient.
What's that?
So you're kind of ancient.
What do you mean? I'm 35.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Dang,
you thought I was older?
No, I was kidding. Sometimes people tell you they're like, yeah, I have like a 15-year-old or.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. No.
So you're up there.
Yeah, kind of.
Coming back a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hoping it makes it. Angel, why are you long? Are you actually long right now at this moment in time?
It's funny that you want to get short.
Yeah, I'm really interested.
Really interested.
Really.
So I'm looking at potential longs.
Wow. Okay. Hey, yo. Rumors US, UAE, and Iran hold face-to-face talks to ease regional tensions. Yeah, I mean, bro, it's not going to. Nothing's going to ease, brother. It's too wild out here. Oh, it's too wild. Oh, I was looking at dollar CAD longs. I've forgotten about it. Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. But I didn't get my pullback anyway. So I spoke about this on the previous stream and I was watching it this morning, but it's just gone clear. So remember I said about this massive double bottom here in dollar CAD, 1, 2. There's a huge divergence between Canada and the United States right now, obviously being a massive dollar bull, and CAD obviously are pretty bearish as an economy right now. But I wanted to see that we pull back. Obviously, this is pure premium territory now where we're at. Let's see the pullback. Look at the structure. It's beautiful, really sexy. So just waiting for that pullback. As soon as we get the pullback and a confirmation of a higher low, Daddy's getting in there and Daddy's going to run this to the upside. I think, as I said before, keep an eye on 40, 50, 41s. But really, if this plays out as a proper technical double bottom, this can go clear. This can go clear. And be drawn into up here at 4,500. Sorry, not 4,500, 145. So, but yeah, just waiting for that pullback. It's not giving us a chance for entry yet. Really not. So
that looks like a nice one.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Is that Forex? Is it?
Yeah, this is Forex. Yeah.
What is the thingy?
Dollar CAD.
Dollar CAD.
USD CAD. So yeah, hopefully we get that pullback. Because yeah, this is gonna fly.
SMT on the high, hold my beer.
SMT on the high, hold my beer.
Angel, could you send me the information that I can send over to Tyler G for streams so he can like share in his channels and stuff? Or I guess I could do it. I have it.
When's he on?
Ignore. Huh?
When's he on?
He'll be on at 7:30.
Today?
7:30. Yes.
7:30?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. What's the time there now?
Well, right now for me it's 7:01.
Oh, okay, cool. Right. Okay, so in 30 minutes. Yeah, I was getting a bit
Yeah, I
confused.
think like he's one of our partners, right?
I don't know. Ask Angel. I'm
That
guessing so.
and
Oh, sorry.
what's
Sorry.
your code?
It said 7 Angel, you're on one today. 7:30.
Huh?
I'm signing off. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going. See ya.
What happened? What I miss?
Ah! I don't know. Angel's a speed. Angel. 7:30.
Wow, we were just like going.
Oh, God. Yeah. So imminently on my watch list, dollar CAD, guys. We can get that pull back. Daddy's in on longs there. Would it be nice to see euro sweep? I don't think it's gonna. Look at all this madness going on all around the Asian range low.
Oh. Wait, go to our private chat on the right.
Aussie dollar. Let's just see what's going on.
Wait, really?
That's so true.
Wait, I thought he was.
Oh my gosh!
No way.
Oh my god, sorry. All right, guys, with Aussie dollar, by the way. So, Abby, you are nuts. You're not with it. All right, so Aussie dollar, bro. I think, man, it's gone clear. I was waiting for that pullback. So obviously we had this head and shoulders. We spoke about this before. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and it got smashed through that neckline. A lot of stops being triggered there at 71s. And then look, we've had this consolidation here, and this nice little flag smash through that. Stops being taken out of this, the lower the part of the range. And it's just been, look at it. Just sell the rallies every time. Consolidate, sell. Doom, 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 doom. I don't think it's coming back. It's gone. It's going to be drawn into the next major area of liquidity is at 69s for Aussie dollar. You know why Aussie's getting smashed as well? While we're talking about Aussie dollar, it's getting smashed because, like, I know we went through this period, you know, when Aussie dollar was just bullish because the RBA were raising rates. But AUD, for anyone that doesn't know, AUD and NZD are very sensitive currencies to risk sentiment, right? They're commodity linked. And when risk sentiment, like now, is being smashed to pieces because of obviously this, right? AUD and NZD get hit. So I'm actually, there's a few things that are on my watch list. Euro NZD, Euro Aussie. I'm not going to take obviously all these. GP Aussie and GP NZD because of the reason I just noted. Now, let me just explain. Excuse the madness here with GP NZD. But look how we've got this double bottom. 1, 2, we bottomed out here. Like, let me just go to the monthly a minute. You see how this area of liquidity held, this key area here, this is a higher low, extreme higher low area, right? This is part of this structure. And obviously now we're looking to resume business again. On the weekly, we double bottomed out, 1, 2, and we're breaking out of this pullback structure where we were printing lower highs, lower lows. We're breaking out. You see this? So if we go on a daily, you see we're smashing through this now, breaking structure. And we've got a nice, look, a nice, sorry, how many times am I going to say nice? We've got decent structure forming here on the 4 hour. So I'm going to look at some longs. This is, the thing is, it's very late in the day for me, for trades, but if we get a pullback a little bit more and this sort of holds, I'll look at some longs here for GP NZD because I believe this is going to fly. This is just going to rip it and be drawn into 235, similar to GP Aussie as well. You know, we've got this. You're seeing it across the board. Pull them all up. These sort of bottom out formations in Sky and Clear. I think they're all going to be pushing to the upside. Big weakness in NZD and AUD. Underperformance to come for a little while. So yeah. Anyway, let me play catch up here in this chat.
Oh yeah.
Who is he?
Chat,
oh my god.
Tap in, chat.
Oh, she. Oh, this is brilliant.
I don't know why.
No, Abby, you've made my day. That is.
I don't know why I thought that, to be honest. Like, it was just the way that the meetings were like hosted, you know?
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so let's see what's happening with Naz before we lose track here.
Really nothing. I mean, ES and Naz are moving a little different, and we created some relative equal highs on ES and swept the high on NASDAQ. And yeah, there's literally no entry, nothing telling me to get in.
Angel, what's going on? I am very British. Angel says I sound British. I am very British, my man. I am very British indeed. Well, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually not. Well, I mean, yeah, I was born and bred here, but I am. Yeah, I guess I am British. Of course, I'm British, but I'm half Nigerian and half Italian. Half Nigerian, half Italian. So, but I'm British. I'm born and bred in Britain. Get out of our country! Shut up! I'm British too.
What's up? Voice crack. Hi, Erkan. Izzy's my homegirl. Met her in real life. Nice.
Erkan. Are you Turkish, broski? Erkan. Sounds Turkish.
No, he's American. He lives actually.
No, Erkan is definitely 100% Turkish name. I know. I've got Turkish home dogs. I've got my Turks in it. My Turks.
I know they're like pretty white though.
Yes, bro. Yes. Hey, mahaba.
Facts. Do you speak Turkey?
No, I don't. It's no bits and bobs.
I love the US. Live.
You love and live.
You love and live. Yes, tell him. That's funny. Yeah, we love
Abby.
Yes.
Abby, you lined anything up yet or not? What were you looking at?
No, there's really nothing. Like,
no.
I'll throw it up. Show you what I'm looking at. Looking at
bunch
of ESPA. Yeah, I mean, my general trades, I would just kind of need to see this re-engage here for me to get into a long, or if it wanted to come up here and re-engage here, whatever. It doesn't matter when it does, but it just needs to. I can't really do anything with that, to be honest. I mean, like, if I had put a higher day VWAP, that still wouldn't even been a good break. So there's a handoff VWAP that I was watching, and it did bounce off of that. So there could have been a little play in there, but that's just not really a super strong setup. So I got 3 trades that I can take today, and it needs to be the right trade. But overall, price action is above the VWAPs for now. So yes, nothing really.
Okay, girl. I see you.
No, I do wonder.
I'm watching you.
Oopsie. So another thing is, like, there's relative equal lows down here. I feel like they'll definitely get taken at some point. If you want to, like, pull off Febe here. Yeah. we're kind of no, down.
Nice little sounds.
Who are we asking? Out of curiosity, how long have you been trading? Oh, you two been trading. So I have been actively day trading for 2 years. I'm coming up on 2 years in July. I probably only was educated for the past not even a year yet. I started my training or my like coaching in August. But Ken himself, the man over here, trading like 29 years. He started when he was like 6.
No, I've been active in financial markets since I was 16, so for 18 years, well, approaching 18 years. So, but I've actively been trading. Like I went full time to trade in 2016. So, but I've worked in the industry since I was 16 years old for a real proprietary trade. That's how I started off as an analyst. I started off as a T-boy actually on a proprietary trading floor in London. And then I worked my way up to becoming an analyst, reading all the macroeconomics, hence why I know all my macros. And then, I went through various roles in the city, got tired of the city, got some funding, like real funding, and then left in 2016. It went tits up for the first 3 months, was questioning my whole life and managed to pull shit together. And then here we are still to this day, we're surviving. We're keeping our head above water. No, we're not quite like that. But yeah, that's my story in a nutshell.
This is your main gig, right?
Yeah. I don't do anything else apart from in the nighttime. When everybody's asleep, I go to my local supermarket and I stack shelves for about $20 an hour. Just while everyone's asleep. Go and stack some shelves for about a few hours, make a bit more bread. And then, yeah.
I was like, really? For a minute, I was like, wow, I don't want to judge you because hustle is hustle, but
yeah, I don't knock the hustle, obviously, but no, that's not what I do. But yeah, this is what I do, baby. This is what I live and breathe. So yeah, we does this. I think. Wait, where's Naz right now? I'm looking at gold shorts in a moment. I think we're just gonna dump through these lows.
Yeah. I'm so with you on this. Like, as you get older, learning gets harder. We have so many little things in our brain that the things that we want in our brain just don't stay. I've actually been studying for a while the Series 7, and I just do it in my own time. And then at some point when I feel like I'm a little more literate, I plan on actually like going through with doing the whole process for personal. Like, I just want to have my security license and have knowledge behind it and stuff. And I realize that like the older I get, the more I try to learn stuff, and the more I'm like, wow, school was BS. But now as an adult, I could use some school. I could use somebody sitting me down and telling me like, you have to learn this. Can
I have the pleasure? Can I have the pleasure of doing that?
I wish they taught trading in school. Yeah, dude. I wish they taught anything of substance in school. What did they really do? Sit there for 8 hours a day, take a lunch break, do what you're told, and don't talk and do homework? Sick.
Correct. They should teach at least like financial literacy in school, not to get just because I think, what? Here's the thing, right? People, like a lot of people today are just not financially literate. They don't know, how, the economy moves. They don't know how money works. They don't really know like what interest is, they don't really know what interest rate hiking cycles are, when rates are cut in. People just, they'll go and buy a house willingly, get tied into debt and not really know that debt is going to increase. You're going to be paying more interests. Like, if for me, it would just be becoming financially literate and just know money. Yeah. Because like there's traders, for example, and then there's people that are still not financially literate, like sort of working paycheck to paycheck. And I think that comes down to just not being smart with your money and being financially literate. A paycheck to paycheck situation is an education thing, really. I think if you're paycheck to paycheck, then you're you haven't been smart. This is just my thoughts. You haven't been
No,
smart.
I'm with you on that for sure. I think it's definitely a topic where, when I look back to school, I'm like, what did I learn that helped me with any type of real world finance, anything like that? And the only thing I can remember them ever teaching me wasn't something I even use now. It was how to write a check. That was the only thing that they taught me in that world whatever class, is like how to write a check. Okay, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, thank you for teaching me how to pay somebody else. Like, how I want to learn how to pay myself. And I feel like a lot of that on it. Tyler G is so funny. He literally I'm not in this trade, by the way, guys. I'm watching how it reacts to the VWAP. I'd like to see it get under and then tap into this area right here. Maybe, okay. Maybe if it wants to come down in here and then ride back up, I'd feel a lot more confident in that trade. Anyways, Tyler G's hilarious because every other thing that he writes is in all capitals, and I know he's over there like yelling. Like, he's so excited over there. Okay, we need the StreamYard link. Where is that? Where is that? Huh. Oh, because I can click invite.
Straight selling.
My boy. I have to go potty. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, she's gone. Oh no, guys. The pressure is on. Oh wait, is it sharing my screen? Cool. Man, dollar's breaking out. I was hoping to see euro pulling back and gold pulling back, but we're just getting straight dumping, man. We've been sweeping this Asian range low for a while. Now we're flushing through. I think if I don't get an opportunity today, then I'll wait for tomorrow. I think what could happen, because we're coming down here again. I think we're going to try and take out these stops. We might get stops being triggered to the downside, a flush through 15s. Watch for a pullback tomorrow, consolidation in Asia, and then drop into this next, be drawn into 1450. That's what the game plan is tomorrow. It looks like we're increasingly likely to get this drop here. I think we're just going to try and burst through. These stops are going to get taken out. So yeah, man. Oh yeah, that's right, bro. That's correct. Since 2019, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think you remember me from Forex days. Yeah, those were my younger, wilder days. When I was doing the content side of things. But yeah, man, that's right. That's cool. That's cool, bro.
We are definitely in this little area, so let's see if we respond. If we don't break below it, then we might have something. What else is down here? Nothing. If we break below it, then this turns into this. Do you trade on the higher time frames usually, or the lower time frames?
I look at all. So the higher time frame, obviously, for bias to understand where we're at in terms of structure.
Yeah.
The 4 hour really is like the core for me. To see where we're at. Like,
so this invalidates the trade, y'all.
Wait.
Like, just having a closure below this area right here, you see how this bar closed below? That invalidates the long idea for me right now.
Wait, Angel, aren't you just getting stopped out, my man? Weren't you talking about longs? I'm sure
Angel's all over the place.
Yeah, see, we were close. I wanted to wait, are we gonna get? Yeah, this looks dead, man. It's basically just moving. You see that NAS, right? It's moving in, as I had marked up, it's just moving in a very narrowing range. It's subject to death. It's actually subject to death. Serious breakout to the downside. I was hoping we'd just come up though in that 29K area, but deeper in, but now this is the sell-off now.
Ericon, I need to know what you're doing. so I can feel confident in my trade.
Yeah, good move. Good move on the
Erkan
short.
always wins.
Read the comments. All right. Angel, were you tricking us? Were you tricking us? Were you trying? You dirty dog.
He got long, but you know, he didn't want to tell anybody.
Yeah. Silly boy. Oh.
My
Okay.
little cat is screaming out the door right now.
Your little dog.
My cat.
Oh, your cat. Oh, yeah, I forgot you got a cat.
41. Okay. All right, so like a little bitty trade. I'm so upset with myself just from.
Oh, you're not going short now, are you? You're not going short from here, are you? Are you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Good luck.
What are you gonna do?
No, I'm joking.
I just feel like we could sweep the lows before we sweep yesterday's.
Yeah, no, it is bearish. It's bearish.
And I'm going 3 on 5 accounts.
Nice.
So, for that. Oh. Ah la la. We'll see how it goes. 3 on. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. It's 5. If I have 5 accounts. I hate Trade of It, y'all. So 5 accounts.
Y'all.
I can't deal. I almost just took that on 1. Trade of It is the worst. Am I in? Okay. I think we're in the funded. All right. So that's 1 contract per funded, right? M5 gap now looking sweet. Yo. Don't play. No, don't play with me. Okay. Meanwhile, what would invalidate my trade? Technically a closure above here, but might as well at that point put the stops at the highs.
Ooh.
If we close, don't play.
Ooh.
Tyler comes on in like 7 minutes.
7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I hate to break it to you. But I do think it's still coming up towards yesterday's highs. Let's see.
If it does, it does.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that. That's nothing.
Yeah,
That's like.
All right.
Actually, it's kind of crazy for 1 contract. That's a lot. La 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 la. What are my levels?
This week has been brutal on my end. What happened? What happened, Mr. Philip Jacob? What happened, sir? Why has it been brutal, dog? I mean, obviously, we can have those weeks. Obviously, what happened to you?
Bro, I need a mouse and a trackpad.
So you're just using your MacBook like this, sort of like that.
Yeah, I gotta get my practice in. Yeah. I am using my little trackpad on my computer.
Oh, no, that would drive me insane. You can't be doing that.
What is somebody said? Erkan said BE. What is BE?
Break even.
Oh.
Yeah. He's break even right now.
I say I want to see it like, you know. Trader slang. M5 tapped. M3 tapped. No one knows what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying.
Nice. Girl, you're my angel.
Oh my God. Yeah, explain that. Explain that. M5, 5-minute, M3, 3-minute. Yeah, that's what I understand, but I don't understand how you use that.
I've just received an email. So attention, everybody. Get paid the day you earn it. E8 Pro is 30% off every advantage from day one. Whether you're starting off fresh or scaling, E8 Pro was built around the features for serious traders that actually need. Are you thinking about it? The discount just makes the decision that much easier. Static drawdown, daily payout requests, none consistency rule. Guys, get involved. It's only for this month, by the way.
Yeah, they're running this 30 promo, which is kind of crazy, right?
It's actually a good promo. It's actually a very good freaking promo.
I see. It finally happened. Have you guys seen have you seen Love on the Spectrum? Kendall?
No, you asked me this before. I haven't. Okay. No, I know I haven't.
It finally happened yesterday where I said, interesting. Hold on, let me find this. I'll pull it up. I always say this and no one gets it. Interesting per se. Interesting per se. And then I would say
Interesting. That's from a cartoon as well. I can't remember which cartoon says it. Interesting.
It might be Love on the
Interesting. I think it's Mr. Burns. Interesting. No, I don't think it's Mr. Burns. He doesn't say.
All right, right here. Top in. Let me see.
Simpson, eh? What's this? I can't hear it, Abby. No one can hear it. Dylan. Hey, Dylan. Here he is.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Nah, I can't hear it. You probably haven't activated the little thing.
You have to, I just dropped it. Go watch it. Can you play it on yours? I put it in the thing.
In the chat?
Yeah, I'll put it in the private chat. I think it'll send it as a link.
Oh, here we go. Let's give it a try.
You have to press the volume button in the bottom right corner of it.
Yep. Okay, one sec.
Or maybe this is like if you play it on X, it'll work, because I feel like X always plays video sound. Because we can't hear it on yours either.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No.
You should be able to. I was just playing it.
I need to find. This is so important that you guys understand.
My screen. I've got the sound on.
Interesting person.
Hello?
Can you hear this?
No. I had the sound on.
You can't. No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Anyway, guys, it's in the chat. Go watch it. But he does this thing, and that voice, like his voice, he goes, interesting per se. And so I did it yesterday, and finally somebody understood and said it back to me.
How did they?
I said, interesting, and they were like, per se. I was like, yes!
What, in real life? Was this real life?
Huh?
Was this a real life encounter?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I like that. I've got time for that.
My little kitty is out there crying.
Ah, she's hungry.
No, she just wants to hang out.
Oh.
I've locked her outside the bedroom because she was chewing on things. Look at those. Wow. 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 That looks bad. That looks real bad.
Oh, you
Bad
sounded
for
like
me.
you
Huh?
sounded like you sounded like Margot Robbie then when she was playing the you know,
Oh.
in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
The Boston accent. The Boston accent.
Yeah. I can kind of do that, but I don't want to embarrass myself if I can't.
Let's hear it. Go on. Let me hear it. I like it. Let's hear it.
I wonder if we could make it back up into like either the 70s somewhere and then come back down. If that be the case, and then we want to come sweep these 3 lows, I could potentially want to just like sell all my positions in Bitcoin.
Oh, you're looking at BTC?
Yes.
BTC's finished. It's game over.
All right.
Finito.
Guys, welcome to stream, Tyler.
Yo,
Hey,
What's
Tyler, how
good?
you doing,
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic.
How you doing?
man? Live.
How's your trading going? Did you trade today?
I'm actually in a trade right now, and it's TBD.
Okay. What are you trading? You're in NQ?
NASDAQ and futures, and I'm just sitting in this little short. I'm trying to see if these lows can get taken real quick.
NASDAQ's a little messy right now. A little messy. I think after we had those 2 big distribution days, especially yesterday, you got to remember, yesterday and even Tuesday, astronomical moves, and what you're seeing right now is more just consolidation, kind of tricking both sides. I didn't trade anything today. I didn't like it enough, so I kind of just stood out. And just guys, if you are trading, just be careful because it's very choppy right now. They can't really find a direction just yet, especially with it being 10 o'clock now and it's still trading in this area. I do still, if I were to pick like a bias, I still kind of like higher because still tough to say, right? We are respecting like this 1 hour fair value gap here, but it's everything else. It's very messy. It's very messy. So just be careful. Be careful out there, guys.
Hey, share your screen, and that way if you
let me do that.
have anything I can throw you
Sorry, guys. I have a lot going on, and I'm just like all over the fucking place today. So my bad.
I'm just thinking like for NASDAQ, what I'm hoping is that it sweeps the lows. And then we were looking at yesterday's high a day as a point of interest. That's what we were talking about this morning. We thought we were gonna just like ride on up there and then come down and like sweep the lows. But at this point, I don't know. We'll just see. I only have 1 contract on my little fundies, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm trying to. Okay, I think I got. Okay, we could show my screen if you want. Wait, let me take this off. Okay, I actually took a trade last night. Wait, hold on, my screen's not up.
Got you.
Okay, chat. I did take this trade last night. I took it for a 1-to-1, where it was right here. Boom. I had this. Okay, so after that huge move down yesterday, this is actually during Asia session, and I saw that we had these multiple imbalances here. I marked them out.
Your volume. Hold up, your volume went off.
Yeah, he's gone.
Emotional. So when I see those candles, red or green,
Tyler, sorry, run it back. Your volume went out the entire time that you were explaining with the imbalance.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Okay, chat. Here we go. So we have these imbalances after the large distribution day from yesterday and Tuesday. Now, when I go and I look, Asian session comes around, I see I get this inversion on the hourly, right? So, especially now that we did have such an astronomical move, I kind of wanted just a mean reversion play inside of the Asia session. So what I did was I gave myself plenty of room on this trade, right? I had a 100-point stop loss. And now, guys, I know what you're thinking. The times that we're in right now, a 100-point stop loss is actually normal. If you go and look at the ATR, these candles are 70-point 1-minute candles. So a 100-point stop loss for me right now is actually, it's relatively light. If you had a 100, 200-point stop right now in the conditions we're in, you're actually trading relatively safe. So what I did was, is I kind of covered this imbalance here, and I gave myself a 100-point stop, and I just targeted a 1-to-1. I took a nice trade there, and I didn't want to get any, I didn't feel the need to get more than that because, like I said, we are still in very bearish territory right now as far as on the 1 hour. If I'm on the higher time frames, the daily and above, we're still looking good. But coming into today, what do I normally mark out? Is that I marked out this 1 hour bullish fair value gap, and I wanted to see us get a reaction from it, which is kind of what we're doing right now on the 1 hour, right? We're getting a reaction, but it's very messy. You get a reaction here, you don't distribute higher. I come to my 15-minute, I mark out my 15-minute here. Now, what do I see at the open? I get this large fair value gap. Now we have a 15-minute fair value gap inside of a 1-minute fair value, inside of a 1 hour fair value gap. We're reacting from this. So right now in my trading, I'm bullish. I kind of want to see price deliver higher, but I'm not super confident and have a lot of conviction on this trade. Like if I were to form a trade right now, I like how we are reacting from the 15-minute inside of the 1 hour. So it would be an entry formulated something like this. You know, here we are getting a strong reaction now, right? Give myself coverage from the fair value gap, 100 points, and kind of see if we could take the initial balance high, right? Because that's going to be the target. If you guys know anything about initial balance, right? It's what I utilize in my trading. It's at least 80% of the time, right? Because a lot of my trading is statistical based. At least 80% of the time, the initial balance high or the initial balance low will be taken. So the most likely scenario for this trade right now is that the initial balance high is going to be taken. So that would kind of be my narrative formulating a trade right here, is that I would like to see this high on the 15-minute get ran. And that would be honestly a really beautiful trade. I locked all my accounts out just because, guys, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm actually traveling later, and I'm going to London.
Hey,
nice. I'm going to London. I have a 7 o'clock flight, so I'm packing. And this is something that's very important, guys, in your trading, is that when you have outside influences going on, and I have these stressors, and my mind is all over the freaking place, it's going to be reflected on the charts. I know it. I'm a mess right now. I went out to go to the barber shop. I feel rushed. I don't feel like I'm in my normal routine. I know I got a flight later. Guys, trust me, it seems stupid. This stuff matters. All of it matters. And I erred on the side of caution, and I took my profits, and I locked my accounts out.
There's an event in London, isn't it? Is it the prop event?
Yeah. I'm actually going there. I'm doing a few things before, and then but there's a huge event going on.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. A lot of
and this is going to be my longest flight ever. I've never been on a flight this long.
Oh, just go to sleep.
On a flight was like 2 hours.
Yeah, you just sleep through the flight.
But this is the thing, right? Is I leave here at 7:40, but I get to London at 9 in the morning. So now I got to stay up all day.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to mess my sleep schedule up. So I think the best thing is probably to sleep on the plane a little bit, right? Yes. And then kind of just stay up for the day.
Where are you traveling from, Tyler? Where in the States?
I live in Florida, Miami.
Oh. Yeah. Nice.
You live in Miami? I just got back from Miami.
Really? Yeah. I'm originally from New York. That's why I got the hat on. I'm representing the Knicks. We need one more win for them to clinch a championship in 50 years. 50 years. So, representing New York. And I came here a year and a half ago. I drove down here. I quit my job, and I went all in on trading.
What was that like? Was that like a move to just level up? You know, to be surrounded by some people making moves?
This is what it is that I hated the cold so much, like to the point where it would put me in like a clinical depression. Like I had to escape it. So I said, I want to take a risk on myself. And this is the thing. My mom always wanted to move to Florida, and she's never done it. And I said, I want to do this. Me and my mom went to the same high school, literally graduated from the same exact high school. So I said, I want to do something because I don't want to live and know and die Long Island to New York.
Yeah.
It's so many people do it, and you kind of just marginalize yourself, and you don't get to experience other things in life, right? You need to be uncomfortable. So I came here to be uncomfortable. I came here for the warmer weather, and I knew that I could make some connections here in the trading space, and I did, man. I did. My career exploded as soon as I got down here. I literally came here, no joke, with $8,000 in my bank account. That's why my bed is right here, guys. Everyone asks, why is your bed there? Because I could only afford a studio apartment when I came here. I had my funded accounts, and I had $8,000 to my name. And my first month here, I made $168,000.
I love it.
I made
Love
$400K
that.
in 3
One of
months.
those places for sure. If you move to Miami, you have to like level up. Everybody is on some shit out there.
Yeah.
And one of my big goals this year, and Dylan already knows that I have that $500K account.
Yeah.
And I am, mark my words right now, I'm saying it on the stream. I'm breaking Tom's payout record. He is not the payout holder. I already have one record. I guarantee you, I'm gonna do it in 3 swing trades. 3. I'm gonna do $100,000 each swing, and I'm gonna break his record. I already told Dylan it's done. That's the major goal. It's happening.
Which account is that on E8?
I have the 500K one account.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had the one account, and I was up 8,500, and I fucking blew it yesterday.
You did?
I was okay. So here's Miami. I was filming a TV show in Miami around trading, which you need to tap in for because you're awesome, and I've been watching your content for a while. You would fit in great, and you live in Miami. It's based around traders in Miami. I don't know how they found me. I was part of the show, but they flew me out, and I was filming an interview yesterday for a post like Miami, whatever, because I'm going to be moving there, and like not moving there, but I'm like looking at moving to Miami. And so I'm like looking at my trade, which I set before I left, and I'm watching it, and it's in the red, and I'm driving, my car is driving for me, and I'm like messing with the computer, and like one thing after another, I blew the fucking account. So,
you know what?
Like,
it takes guts to admit that on the stream, though, Abby. So
I
respect that. Not a lot of people will come on the stream and say that. To be honest with you,
I'm transparent. Like people see me past, like get funded on stream all the time, but like there's no point in lying about it. Like I have not taken a payout since all of this war stuff has been going on. And I have 5 funded accounts right now, and I told everybody I'm taking a fucking payout in the next like week and a half. There's no question. I'm so over it. Like,
I love that. I think you need to run. I think you need to run it back on the 500K. It's only right.
Yeah, right. No, mine was actually a 100K account.
Oh well, maybe. Listen, the 500K is for the ones like, because this is the thing, right? And I'm very passionate about this. I got banned by 25 CFD firms because of my big payouts. Every single firm I've got a big payout with, they all ban me. And what I love so much about E8 and what I respect so much about with Dylan is that he said, yo, whatever you trade and you don't break the rules, we're paying you. And I'm telling you right now, the CFD space is not like that, guys. I know. I haven't released all the messages, the Discord messages and the emails I get from these CEOs. And because the stuff that they would say to me, they would cut my trades early because I would be in trades too long. Yep. I would hit one big payout, and then they'd be like, you're a risk to the firm. You can't trade here.
Wow.
And I just want to be able to swing trade in peace. And if I don't break the rules, I just want to get paid. I don't use big risk. That's it.
I mean,
I'm not asking for much.
Simple. Like that's what they should be doing in the first place. And a lot of these prop firms, they're designed to screw you over.
Yeah. Well, I tell everyone, if you really want to scale yourself and look for those big payouts, E8 is where you need to trade. 100%. I've never had a single issue, guys. Actually, the first time I had a 200K account. Right. This is what happened. I ran the account up $60,000 in profits, and then I was sharing my trading journey online. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but some kid, he made a fake AI image of me, and he wrote E8 markets on a thing, and he sent it to your support staff. And he tried to withdraw the 60,000, and you had a 40% consistency rule. He wrote an elaborate note saying that he had family issues and his parents were in the hospital, and he needed to withdraw the money. I swear to God. I swear.
Oh my gosh.
I swear. And E8 was like, yo, can you believe this? I said, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. And it went,
That's
oh, it went viral. It went mega viral.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, he had like he had this picture of me. He had like my neck tattoos, and he formulated it through AI, and he bypassed my 2-factor authentication. And he got in, and then he wrote them a note, and I have everything saved, and I have the kid's address. I know where he lives. He was from the UK, so maybe I'll see him out there. maybe I'll stumble upon him out there. Because he not only did that, he put my parents' address on Twitter, and he doxed my family's address, and then I lost it, bro. I fucking lost it. I said, you could do whatever you want to me, but doing that shit is foul. Like I don't play around with that. Jeez. But it was crazy. It went super nuts all over social media, but you guys handled it really, really well. But I got the account back, and I was so fucking pissed off. I ended up blowing it because I was so mad at this kid.
Yeah.
That's what you need to understand, guys, is a lot of outside influence comes into your trading. And when you're going through stuff like that, it's better off you don't trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your flight thing that you're talking about too. There's been several times that I was flying out and I'd get on the charts and blow the accounts.
Or when you take the trade on the plane. You ever done that? And the Wi-Fi goes out? Oh,
no.
I've done it. I've been on the plane. I'm like, you know what? I trust the jet. I trust the Delta Wi-Fi.
Absolutely not.
Next thing you know, I can't exit the trade.
Yeah. There's been times where I'll set up something and then something will happen with Trade Evade or Top Step or whatever it was that I was trading, and it would log me out and I wasn't able to set my stop and TP, and I would just have a freaking meltdown.
Same.
Like, what do you do? Like,
no, I'm literally on the plane. I said to the pilot, I went into the cockpit. I said, sir, land this aircraft right now. I will say something that will make you land the aircraft. I need Wi-Fi right now, pal.
Wait, did you actually do that?
No, but I thought about it. No, but I did think about it. I definitely thought about it. I was like, man, you know what? I could say this 4-letter word and we land the aircraft real fast. But
man. What word? Oh, that word.
I could say this 4-letter word, and you'll immediately start the descent. But I may end up in a jail cell, so better off I just let the account go.
Okay. Chat. I am not trying to sit in this shop. I have 3 trades I'm allowed to take today, and I sadly, regretfully admit that I closed break even. So. We're gonna set this out and see if we can't get a sweep of the lows, and then, like, if it goes, where is my?
It's very messy.
Yeah.
You can bring your charts up. Yeah.
I was looking for this move here, but I'd rather just let it play out, take the lows, and then look for a trade back up.
Yeah, there's literally no follow through. Like if that 15-minute gap that I marked out, which is getting disrespected and gets closed below, this can get a much larger drive lower. Yeah. Right. So you're in Chop City. It's very dangerous. It's tricking a lot of people on both sides. And I think that as long as your risk was managed well, a break even's a win. It's a W. It's a 100%. It's a W.
I think that you and I trade very similarly. I trade the IB. Like there's an 80% if it breaks one side that, you can trade off of it, back to it, all of that. It doesn't usually break the other side, but 20% of the time. I trade probabilities a lot on these things. I trade VWAPs, but I also use ICT concepts, draws on liquidity. Zach pretty well, yeah?
Oh, that's my boy.
Zach is my boy. Sorry, no. My boy.
You know what? This is what you're going to do. You're going to go into that chat, and you're going to ask him who he favors more.
I will just call him.
His loyalty lies with me, Abby. His loyalty lies with me.
Him on stream right now. No, he'll tell me, and he'll tell you. But Zach is very diplomatic. Now he's diplomatic. So Zach is who got me profitable. I was trading with Austin Silver, learning VWAPs, and then it just wasn't enough information. It wasn't getting me there. And when I switched over to Zach, I'm actually the reason that Zach became a coach, because I went to Austin and I was like, Austin, like Zach, I switched to Zach, and he was like, yeah, no, he's not a coach. And I was like, well, we can ask him and he'll be a coach for me. So I was his first student. And then, within a matter of months, I was taking payouts. My first payout was 5 figures. And I was like,
Hell yeah.
okay, Zach.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and there was even a time where November I was supposed to take my first payout, and I was 1 day away on Top Step, 3 accounts, 150 from taking a payout, and I had $22,000 in the account, and
You rinsed it.
blowout day. I lost it all.
Damn.
It's the worst. And those minimum, and I made a video on this so many times, is that those minimum trading days are meant for you to blow
Oh, yeah.
up. They
For
are
sure.
designed because they're like, yo, listen, I got this large buffer. I'm going to go get my $150 day. No problem. You
Yep.
go in and you take the loss. And then you
That
just
large buffer is
spiral so out of control. And next thing you know, the account's gone. I've done it so many times. You have to trade the account the same way with the same risk on real setups, or else I promise you right now that account will be gone. I can't even tell you how many times I've done it and other people have done it. It's a very, very evil thing, and it's there to trigger you emotionally.
Yep.
Trading is 95% psychology, and
Mhm.
I love prop firms, but they are also a business, and they utilize those rules to actually target your psychology. And
Yep.
it's in your best interest to know when they are trying to target it. That is how I study prop firms. I go, what are these rules trying to do to a trader mentally? And I know what they're trying to do, right? When you trade those instant funded accounts and you got a 20% consistency rule, that's just them trying to get you to trade more, bro. You don't need to trade that often. I made more money, hand to God. I made more money than most of these people. And I used to trade 3 to 4 times a month than these people who take 10 trades in a day. I promise you. I just waited for the right opportunities. That's it. You don't need to be involved in the market every single day. And you need to trade accounts that give you an edge. When you trade those instant funded accounts, bro, immediately when you buy that account, you're already at a disadvantage. 100%. I'm telling you right now, it's facts. It's first of all, you're paying an ungodly premium.
Yeah.
Ungodly, right? Then you have to hit this absurd buffer and then 20% consistency. And then once you take a payout, you got to fucking do it all over again. They just want you to trade as much as possible, be active. And when you're more active in the markets, guess what happens? You actually don't make more money. You end up giving it more back. Give it all back.
Yeah, when I was like getting involved with EA and learning their accounts, every prop firm that you trade with has different rules, different types of accounts. Yeah. And when you get into those accounts, you kind of have to learn the best way to trade based on that set of rules, because you're going to trade differently in an account that's straight to funded with a 20% consistency than you are if, for example, E8 has the, no consistency, you can just pass in a day, and then you get a 40% consistency. Like, it's very different. And you have to be able to understand what those rules are and how to manipulate them in your advantage.
100%. And you need to know is that you buy the accounts that are already providing you an edge in the market, right? There are accounts that are created to, as soon as you purchase them, you're already you're already swinging and you're down 2 strikes. You're buying these accounts and you're already losing half the battle. So you need to buy you got to study the props. And that's why I love E8 so much, is that I get the freedom, especially guys. I really love swing trading. Like, that is where I came from. So when I have the opportunity to do that, that's why I love E8, right? They have, as soon as I hit my dynamic drawdown and I hit my max loss in profits, the account becomes static. So nothing moves. And that's what I love. That's real trading, bro. Real trading is that my drawdown never moves, and I get to trade like a gentleman. I get to control my risk. I could swing trade. I could use relatively low risk. I could get paid for my high RR trades, and I could take my time. The market doesn't operate and provide you entries every single day. If you think that you're going to come to the market and have an A+ trade every day, you're sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken.
I mean, when I first got into the one account last week, a swing trading is a lot different than day trading, because my whole efforts have been in day trading. And so when I zoomed out and looked at the chart, I kind of was like, all right, we swept a level. Now we have this imbalance down here. And I set a trade overnight. I woke up and I had $8,500 in the account.
Hell yeah.
And, because my stop was really tight, I went in heavy. I don't really understand the sizing just yet, but risk was on. But
What
my
on?
stop
You're
was,
talking about on in CFDs?
what did
Or
I
you
trade
talk-
that day? Let me pull it up because I don't want to misquote any of this stuff. I don't understand this. I just trade
No,
futures.
because if you use Trade Locker, it's very simple. Because then
It
you can
is,
just put your dollar amount risk into where your stop is, and it handles everything. That's why Trade Locker is so amazing. It's one of my
yeah.
favorite platforms because it makes the risk. It's like, okay, I want to stop at your trade in NQ. I want to stop at 28,500. You put that number in,
Yeah.
and then you could calculate based on your lot sizes, and it does it for you.
So this was the trade.
Yeah.
We had
That's-
just swept levels that were off to the left, and I put my stop at the highest,
It's a monster
targeted
trade.
down here, and I think I put something like 5 lots or something
Dang.
on, what is this, Dow? And we were at all-time highs. That's what it was. And I just put on like a high amount of lots.
You
and
savage.
Woke up and
You savage.
8,500 in the account. I didn't realize you only need 9,000 to pass the accounts. So I passed it the next day. I did the same thing. I made like 50 something hundred. And then the
Damn.
next day I was on stream. I made like 3,000 or something. There's the trade. Haha. The trade that I got out of. Haha.
Well,
It's fine.
well, you gotta trust your edge.
Yep.
If your edge told you to go break even, then you go break even. Because you can't go woulda, shoulda, coulda, hindsight, right? That's what 99% of the traders on X do. They do, oh, if I only did this, if I only did that. It doesn't matter if you only did. What are you doing? What are you doing when it's live, bro? I don't care what you would have done. Oh, I would have made this. No, you wouldn't have because it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You can't trade. You trade your edge and you trade the data. Okay. My trade told me to get out at this point. That's it. And you just kind of, you have to separate yourself from all, because you can only control one thing. And this entire thing is your risk management. Everything else is outside of your control. Everything. You cannot control.
The
You can't
thing
control
is, though,
Too factual, man.
nothing really told me to get out of this except for our conversation. I was like, all right, if it breaks the upside, which it was climbing.
So you're saying
It
it's my
breaks-
fault.
No. I'm
I
saying
hear you
it's my
blaming me.
fault for not trusting my trade, and I should have just set it and forget it and
What a dump.
ignored it. But
Yeah.
because I didn't, I'm missing out on that, which is fine. I would rather see a level swept and then either see a pullback and then a continuation, or if we sweep a level and we want to turn around for the day, that's fine. But with the IB, there's an 80% setup that once it breaks one side of it, it's not going to break the other side of it. We're going to play off of that level. So the moment that we break this IB low is when we're just like looking for shorts for the day.
Now, let me ask you a question. When I play the IB, I always look for a candle closure below. If you get a wick below, it's not as high probability as if you were to get a
100%.
candle closure below.
Yeah. I actually do candle closures with everything that I trade. So
Yeah,
with
you
the
should.
VWAPs, with the opening range high and low, whatever it is, I need, and POC, I also trade POC like Zach. Zach is literally the guy who taught me everything. So everything that he does, I do.
He's a great trader, and he's a good educator as well. He explains things very
For
well in
sure.
a way that's like digestible.
How did you learn? Where did you learn from? Who are your coaches?
I am actually, most of my is in self-taught, right? I watched ICT, and the only thing that ICT really what changed a lot for me in my trading is focusing on time. Time is it goes by time and then price. You need to understand that a trade at 12:52 in the afternoon and a trade at a session open is going to be weighted far differently, and that the price action is not going to be congruent with the time. So if you get a fair value gap that's being respected at 12:52 or a fair value gap that's respected on the 9:30 a.m. open candle where it's a first presented gap, it's two totally different gaps. It's not the same. Time is the most important thing. It changed everything for me in my trading, everything. And it helped me come to the charts at a specific time and ignore all the other shit, because I don't care what's going on at 1:58 in the morning. It's irrelevant to me, right? I want to come to the market where, when I first got into my swing trading, is I can only trade London. So I traded the London Open, and then I looked for a continuation into New York, and that's how I made a majority of my money. I came to the market at a
What
specific
time is
time.
London open for you?
London was, I would come to, I think it was 3 a.m.
Crazy.
But you guys got to understand, I went to work at 6 o'clock in the morning in the elevator shafts.
Right, because
You have to remember, is I was
right?
construction my whole life. So I would go to Manhattan, or I'd go to the Bronx or Brooklyn, and I'd have to be inside of the elevator shaft with my harness on at 6 in the morning with tools in my hands. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I would wake
saw
up.
the video about trading in the porta potties.
Yeah, it had to get done. I said that there's no way I'm living my life like this. I'm not retiring. Because my future father-in-law, well, he can't even walk. He literally can't walk.
Yeah.
And he was in the industry for 40 years. He was my supervisor. I said to him, yo, I can't do this. I love you to death. And I know this job is amazing and you got me an amazing career, but I don't care about the money or the pension or the benefits because I see no fulfillment in it. I don't want to do this. I want to be a full-time trader, not even for the money. I just want to be free. I don't want anybody to tell me what I can do with my time, when I can do it. I come to the charts. I could take my small piece for the day, get a nice swing trade, and then I just leave. I'm not attached to anything. That's the biggest thing for me is when I started to stop detaching from the outcome and from the money, I actually made the most amount of money I ever did in my life. I just focused on the charts and focused on the edge.
Yep.
We get in our own way. We get in our head about this shit. And you try to push the accounts. You try to get the payout fast. You try to get funded fast. You try to rush entries. You over risk because you got all this outside influence fucking you up. You're like, oh my God, I need this money for bills. I need the money for the wife. I could do this, that, and the third with all this, with this income. Oh, if I only get funded, then I could have the opportunity. And then you get filled with these emotions, right? And then it completely derails your progress because now you're not trading as a professional. You're trading as an emotional being. You're not trading as you need to be robotic. You need to be able to separate that, and it's a really fucking hard thing to do. It took me 6 years to do it. I'm extremely emotional. The littlest thing pisses me off. I get rage baited all the time on social media, and I fall for it. Why? Because I'm emotional. A lot of people piss me off by saying dumb shit, and I fall for it. So do you think that completely correlated to my trading? I would blow up on red days. I would be a mess. And it took me a long time to finally be like, Ty, you need to just calm down, dude, and slow down, and it'll come when it's supposed to. And then I literally made the most money in my entire life because I just was like, fuck it. When this happens, it happens. When you slow down, you speed up. That's one thing I will say. It's very true.
I heavily relate to literally all of that. I was waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning, taking the subway in New York to Wall Street and working at Five Guys. And I remember, clocking in at 6 a.m. and, oh, bye, Ken.
Bye, Ken.
You kind of said bye, buddy.
Bye, Ken.
Like waking up at 6 a.m. Or 4 a.m. and then getting to the train, getting to work, and people just being fucking assholes. New Yorkers, you know how they are. Like,
the worst.
It was like, we clocked in prepping all this food, and then my job was at the register, and I would just be taking heat from shitty people who had bad days. Now I get it because I have these bad days too. Same. But they would just be so rude, and I was just a little child. I was like 17 years old. It's the only place I could get a job because when I lived in Ohio, I worked there, and they won't hire you under 18 in New York. I didn't learn until later that you can lie about your age and they can't discriminate against you.
Right.
But I had to hustle out there too. And that was like the point where one day I just woke up and I was like, we're not doing this anymore. I'm not working for anybody anymore. And I started the entrepreneur thing. I started basically starting up businesses, getting out of them, selling them, whatever. And I did that for, this is the first time that I've worked for someone in like 10 years. And it's not even because I needed the job, because I opened a restaurant and I sold it and I made good money. And then I took off for a year and a half. I didn't need the job. I just needed that little thing that you were talking about earlier, where you shouldn't be focusing on the money. And I was focusing on the payouts. I needed the payouts, right? And so for me, having some sort of monthly security and being able to be paid for what I'm doing, like what I want to do for life, for a career, like that's what I needed. So that's why I got into this. And like, it helped so much just taking that pressure off. Like, okay, I don't need the money. I have somebody in the chat that I met at a
Let me see the
makeup
chat.
store. And she was saying something to me over text yesterday. Sorry I didn't respond, by the way. It's just because I was filming that TV show. And
Wow, you
so
left her on red. That's
I
pretty that's
did.
pretty
I did.
messed up.
But I read the message and I was going to respond today. So, like the thing is like she said something about her hours getting reduced and
Yeah.
that she needs to make this work or whatever. But like that's the worst mentality. I wanted to take
100%.
time with that response and really talk to her about it. Like, go get another job in the meantime. Trading can be your full-time thing, but until you are to the point where trading can be your full-time thing and you can completely be mechanical, take the emotion out, you just can't rely on it. Because the
100%.
more that you rely on that payout, the less it's going to come.
It's never gonna come. It's never.
Yes.
I'm a big proponent of manifestation and just energy and things like that. And when you, no, I'm telling you, it's my.
Tell me about it.
No, I promise. I promise you. I tell everybody this. I slept with a whiteboard in Long Island next to my bed, and I wrote all the things that I wanted to accomplish within a year. And every single night,
this car,
yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy, and it actually happened. I swear. And you know what it was? Is that I never thought that it wasn't possible. I literally, you have to have that. I was nuts. I said, this is, yeah. I said, there's no way that I'm not doing this. No possible way. I don't care what anybody says. People at work call me an idiot. Yeah.
This right
it's so true.
This entire wall, this right here is everything I want in my life. Riches, Mercedes,
I love that.
G-Wagon, like all of that shit.
And you're gonna have it all, everything.
This is a private jet, like it switches. I'm sitting here every day getting on this shit, like just telling myself where I'm gonna be at in life. And like,
hell yeah,
I've always had this blind tunnel vision to where my life is gonna be. So
I love that. You need to have that.
Yeah.
Like attracts like. When you operate in a state of lack and you don't have the money and you need it and you're scarce and you're angry and you're sad and you're depressed, guess what? It's just gonna push it further away from you. When you detach and you already told the world what you want and you operate in a state that you have it already. It's already happened. It's gonna be propelled to you. I know, guys, you guys could think it's the dumbest shit in the world. It's some of the most powerful shit that I've ever used. It really is. It actually works because you can't go to those charts and be like, I need this, I need that. I tried that, guys, and it's gonna make it further and further and further away from you for a long time. Just operate that you already have it, and you're not on a timeline, you're on nothing, and it actually will come a lot faster.
It's not one of those things that, it's not that hard. Like, people, you can write out the affirmations, and some people have a few. I have 250, and I have them in different areas of my life. It's my health, my wealth, my love, and my happiness and luckiness, And so I read out these 250 affirmations. The ones that I'm most adamant about is my trading set, which talks about my edge, my discipline, all of that jazz. And then the one that I read every morning when I'm brushing my teeth has 50 affirmations based around your mindset and money. Because you can walk into the world and think about money in a scarce way and not even know it. You can think about it in a I don't deserve it way and not even think about it or not even know. And I think that what people have to understand about just believing that you're already there is, as you start to repeat these things, you may not believe it, but the more you start repeating them, the more you serve that energy out into the world. And that energy gets served back to you.
Yeah, I love it. People think it's crazy, but I'm telling you, it's some powerful stuff. And I was in such a bad way with kind of my mentality around trading and the situation I was in life, and I was kind of looking for an outlet to kind of fill the void of feeling like that, because it got to the point where I was so anxious all the time, and I literally was depressed. I literally just got off anxiety medication from putting myself in that situation, because I put so much stress on myself with trading and my progress and the situation I was in, and that it really hurt me mentally, and it put me in a bad way, in a bad spot, and I didn't want to leave my house. And people didn't see that side of
Yeah.
the trading part, right? They just kind of see the
The come up.
that's a big thing, is you just see what the highlights on social media. But I'm
I
telling
said
you,
this
man,
in my interview yesterday.
I was in a
I was
bad way for a long time, a real long time.
Yeah.
Dark thoughts, sadness, anger, and I couldn't quit. I put too much into it, man. I said I'll die on this hill before I give up, for real.
I'm so with you, and I've been through that struggle. I know exactly what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
life had been so hard. Like, they were asking me questions yesterday about my childhood and my upbringing, and I literally just started bawling my eyes out, crying. I was like, please don't put this anywhere in this.
No, that's good. You want that out there, because that's raw.
I don't. Honestly, I don't. Like, I'm not even going to get into it, but like, my whole thing was my family was very impoverished when I was growing up. We didn't have anything. And like, that was something that as a child, you don't realize it. Money doesn't matter. But when as you start to get older and you realize how much of a leg up anybody else around you has, and you literally have to start from ground zero, and you have no support system, you have no fallback plan, like, that's where I came from. And coming out of that, like, I moved to New York when I was 17. I was a child. I just wanted to make something happen because my family like couldn't do it. And so I get to New York and I'm trying to make things happen. And I don't realize that the people in the world are like not always necessarily good and getting screwed over in every which way, pulled in every direction. And it wasn't until later on in life that I really started understanding the world for what it is and being able to like work my way through that. And they were having me like talk about this stuff, and like all I wanted to do growing up was like change my life, my life and my family's life. And 2 years ago, I lost my brother, and I didn't get a chance to do that. And it took this whole sense of like self-worth, like what I was doing everything for, took it away from me like overnight. And like now I'm just like, I got my mother, and I don't know if I'll ever be to the point where I need to be at to like make everything perfect for her. Or my niece, my niece, I at least know that I'm going to be able to do something for her. But then there's like all these other things that I have like aspirations for in life. And I just feel like trading was that one thing that like I've done other shit. Like I've opened so many different businesses and made good money, but that's not life-changing money. And so when my friend in skydiving introduced me to trading, I was like, if you can do this, I can 10x this. So that's the goal, like,
hell yeah.
I don't want to be making like 10, 20 grand a month. I want to be making a couple $100,000 a month. Like, that's what I need to do.
Fuck yeah.
And that's not something that I just want to do for myself. I don't want the cars. I don't want the riches. I don't want I don't want any of that stuff. I'll take a cute little McLaren. I love them. Like, some of the people that I was meeting with out in Miami, like some of the parts of this, they have like their cars run between like 500 and 800,000, and they have like 10 of them. Yeah. I don't want that. I want to put that.
Why do I want 10 cars? I got to take care of all of them then. I just want one.
All I want is like stability and safety for myself, my family, and my future family.
Hell yeah. I love that.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
It's like at the end, what is it all for? I don't care about the little toys and stuff. I'll take one McLaren. I'll take a nice house. I want to wake up and feel really good about what I've done for myself. Yeah. But I mean, the thing about trading
you're already on your way. You should be proud of how much progress you made so far already, right?
For sure. Yeah.
And we oftentimes we forget that, right? Because you get stuck, and you're always trying to one up yourself, and then you forget about how far you came and all the progress you already made, and you got to remind yourself of that.
Yeah.
But those 100K months are coming easily.
Yeah.
Of course. And you don't it's not as I'm telling you right now, when you have the skill and then you utilize the accounts, where the accounts do the heavy lifting, where you start scaling more. It's not as far off as you think. I promise you.
Yeah.
The accounts and the leverage from the accounts to scale. So it's like if you could only afford one, you use that, you buy some more accounts, you put some money away, and then you let that skill provide you more accounts, and then you have the leverage, and then the profits grow on top of that, and your risk stays relatively the same because now you're no longer have to risk more on a singular account. You could utilize the leverage between multiple.
Yeah.
That's really what the key is.
My friend has, upward of 80 accounts at all times, like 80 to 100 accounts.
That's savage. That's savage.
$50 is what he targets. Once he hits 50, he goes break even at 50. And then anything after that is just
genius. But you got to remember that it takes an incredible level of discipline to be able to do that and walk, right?
Sure.
It takes years. People think it's easy, right? You're like, oh, I could do that. I promise you, if you haven't experienced it, you can't. You're going to have ungodly levels of greed when you have that many accounts and you see a little bit of green. Remember this quote: everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. When the market, no, it's for real. Because you go into the market like, I'm going to do this, that, and the third, and then push comes to shove, and then now that it's real, right? The candlesticks are moving. You're no longer hindsight. You're no longer back testing. Everything gets thrown out of the fucking window, and you're like, why? You ever just have those days? You're like, what did I even just do?
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember, you're human. You're emotional. You're going to experience emotions. Nobody is not going to experience that. It's always going to be forever. If you're profitable or not, those emotions are going to come out. You get a little bit better at compartmentalizing them and understanding when they're overtaking your rational thoughts. That's really where the growth comes from. You got to be able to know, okay, Ty, I need to calm down. Like I could feel, you could feel when the tilt is coming, you're like, I got to step out right now because things could get ugly fast. And that comes with time. It's not going to happen overnight.
Yep.
But everyone wants it to so badly, right?
Yeah, I know. Patience, literally patience is key. Bushido said that he has a quote on his desk. Sometimes we are so obsessed with our future that we forget that we are right in the middle of what we pray for. And it's so true. It really is.
Yeah, I love that.
I have my quotes go deep on my computer. One of them's control your mind, control your future. And I think that's the biggest thing with me in trading is I'm an extremely emotional person too. I don't know about you with the horoscope things, but somebody once told me that my emotions lie in the most emotional state. And I was like,
I'm a Aries, so I think I'm like a pretty
fiery.
I'm like, yeah, I let little things bother me. I have high highs on emotions and low lows. I'm never like a medium.
Aries.
It's not a medium with me. It's either I'm really ecstatically happy or very, very sad or very pissed off. There's no oh, you're just slightly angry. No, it's like if I'm angry, you're gonna know.
Yeah. It says, "Are you a Cancer?" So I'm not a Cancer, but there's like a moon sign, a sun sign, stuff I don't understand really. But
I don't know.
My emotional one, I think, is a moon sign, and that is your emotional sign. That's in Cancer. So my emotions are sitting in Cancer, which is like emotional. I cry all the time. I feel too much. I don't like
nothing wrong with a good cry.
No,
nothing.
I don't want to cry. So somebody said, how do you even manage 80 accounts at once? I think the whole premise of his thing is basically targeting $50 a day. Can't really blow out any account. Yep. And there is, I think he's gone through all of the different types of trade copiers. He's tried Trading Post and Trade Syncer and stuff like that. I think the one that he was talking about is the best is Trading Post.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Is he trading automated? Do you know? Is most of his trades automated? Does he have like a bot that's running for him or? No, all completely 100%.
He gets in and he gets out. And like, obviously if it takes a 50 loss, he's done. If, and obviously that turns out to be like a lot in a day, but yeah, there was times he was taking, and Erkan knows him too. It's, Nick J is his name. So there was times he was taking like 150K days. And
so he'll target 50 and then leave a runner, or he'll just full exit.
He'll leave runners, depending on which accounts are tied to it, because some of the
Because
accounts
they have a lot, especially when the rules are different from all the different firms. That's where you get caught up, right? It's like, all right, I have no consistency rule here. I have one here. It's like then it just throws everything off. If you kind of just did the $50 and you just focused on that, you would be in the confines of all the rules because you're grabbing $50 every day.
Yeah, and that's what he does. There's some accounts, like top one is like a 20% consistency, and he had things where his consistency went to needing $40,000 in the account to be able to take it out because he left a runner. So he just ended up closing out the accounts and whatnot. But yeah, guys, if you like what we're doing and you want to continue supporting the stream, go ahead and click the like button. Hit it for Tyler G because he's fucking awesome. I mean, he's fucking awesome. I'm not really sure if I should cuss on here, but
I say, listen, I am not, I'm 100% myself. And if I feel the need, I will. That's it.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
And when you're from New York, it's kind of like, it's kind of like a rite of passage.
Yeah. I definitely, yeah. Oh, okay. So we took our one trade today that I should have just held. It was a winner, and this is
a chop
this
fest.
Is why you do markups.
This is a chop fest.
This is why you do markups.
Getting hurt.
Though.
Yeah. Insane.
Like, this is why you gotta like.
And after we had that close below IB, right? You had that immediate, because Abby, what time frame do you utilize the IB on? The 1 minute, 5 minute?
It really just depends. Okay. I'm one of those people who I look at all the different time frames to see where we're at in the day. I usually trade on a 1 minute just to have like a better entry.
Okay. Yeah, because in my trading, I don't go below the 15 minute ever.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I felt
never
about that.
I can't.
And you're not wrong.
I'll blow all my accounts. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like when you look at this on a daily chart, right, you see, okay, we're coming back down a little bit. We're on the way back up on a daily chart, but then like you look at this one, same thing, but we're in a downtrend. You look at the hourly, same thing. But for me, I'm just like, I mean, every single chart that you look at is like you can get a different bias out of. But overall, I like to look at the higher time frames and figure out what's going on, and then I like to trade. The key is to
get aligned on multiple time frames. This way the confluence is aligned, right? So if the 4 hours bearish and the 1 hour is bullish, you want a confluence on multiple time frames. The best thing that you could do in your trading is, when I get into trades, I need 3 or 4 confluences. I can't just get in with one. I need to stack the probabilities in my favor, because that's technically what it just comes down to, is that if I could have the highest edge and the highest potential to win my trade, because even those trades lose, guys, even those lose. So why am I going to go take an entry that is not supported, first of all, off the higher time frame and not off of multiple confluences? And it requires patience. It requires patience. Everyone wants to trade all the time. And when you don't have enough confluences in your entries, first of all, you lack conviction in them. You lack to put on the proper size. You end up being scared. You close profits early. You go break even. It becomes a mess. So that's why I try to have as many confluences. I focus on data, and I try to just keep my mind away from making a mistake on the charts that I shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
One of my biggest trades ever, I literally made $80,000 on a swing trade, and I watched that trade go from Think Capital. I have the largest payout in the firm's history. Nobody's beat it ever. It's a large, and now I'm going to do it on E8. I made after it was
Not if I do it first.
Well, may the best swing trader win. Okay. and Tom, if you're watching this, pal, I don't care, dude. I'm getting the record. You aren't the rightful owner of that record, Tom. I am. Okay, Mr. Gibbs, or whatever your last name is, Mr. Tom. I am the rightful owner of the E8 largest pay. Look, I'm already saying it. I have the largest payout in E8 history. Me, not Tom. Sorry, Tom. You're second place. You could shine my shoes, Tom. Clip it, Tom, and send it to him.
June 11th. It's been said.
That's it. I feel very passionately about it. I think Tom is a great trader. I just don't think that he's better than me. That's it.
You'll be second. He'll be third. Abby will be first. Woo!
I'm rooting for Tyler. Abby will be first. Fine, Abby, you can have the record.
Listen, at some point, all the emotional things will no longer be an issue for me.
That
And I
comes
will
with
be-
time. You just got to give it time, and you can't rush that.
Yeah.
Because you're a human, right? You have to understand that you literally need to rewire your entire brain,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
The human mind isn't meant to. You want to fix problems immediately.
Mhm.
That's how the mind works. And then when you try to do that in trading, guess what? You end up fucking hurting yourself
Blowing it
way
up.
more. So it takes
yeah.
time.
So guys, we are moments away from the end of the day.
Wait,
I
do you guys, Abby? Do you do giveaways here? I feel like the chat
Oh, we do.
deserves a giveaway.
We do.
Do a giveaway here.
Yeah, do a giveaway here.
Give the freaking chat a giveaway.
So Angel, let's set up a giveaway in the giveaway channel. If you haven't already, if you haven't already, come back tomorrow and you'll have an opportunity. But otherwise, create a user on E8 Markets, verify yourself. Go to Discord and our Discord and link your E8 to your Discord. Once you've done that, you'll be able to join the giveaway. Angel's going to post that in which chat, Angel? Drop it in the message. We'll make the code. What do you want to make the code?
You think here? It's got to be something good. Make it I don't know. Make it something. What do you think?
I say let's just make it Tyler.
Okay, Tyler. There you go.
Code is Tyler.
Oh, Tyler. There you go,
right.
Chat. Even easier. Don't put
So
too
we'll
much
give you
thought
guys a
into it.
couple minutes to enter that. Again, you have to create an E8 Markets account. You have to go into Discord and you connect them in the settings of E8. Once that's done, you'll go into our chat and you can enter it. The code will be Tyler. CPI, somebody said. That's boring. Do you trade news?
No.
You stay out?
You know what I do? I trade after news and I target the data high and low.
Yeah.
You have a better chance. You actually those are some of the strongest draws in liquidity. If anyone's not familiar, so it's a way better way to trade because you're actually you have an edge in that. You have no edge in CPI. You have nothing. If you want a full port and account to pass and you don't give a shit, right? And it's like you have a bankroll to do it, then go ahead. I'm just not. I tried to do that and I still fuck it up.
Yep.
I tried to do that back in the day. I created an OCO order and I would be like, all right, let me just full port an account. All right, and try and pass. OCO, I'd be like 30 points high and I get wicked out and then it gets stopped. I don't do that. I rather just take a real trade and put some heavier size on if it is an eval.
So real quick, yes. So all of Tyler's socials, including his social security, is going to be linked down below in the description.
Yes. My social security and will also be a link to a GoFundMe.
Yes, for those bad days, you know.
For all right, bad days are my red days.
Don't type in the game chat, crew. Do not type in the game chat. Okay? All you got to do is click the purple button that says enter giveaway. And
so the code is GOAT.
The code is GOAT.
There you go.
Don't type it in the game chat. I will.
You heard it here first. Guys, you got to be good at following instructions.
Follow instructions.
One time, not in the game chat.
Love it.
That's it.
Love it. Thank you. Okay, wait. So Miami. Where in Miami do you live?
Midtown.
Midtown. Is that on the South Beach thing or it's to
No,
the
no, I don't live in South Beach.
It's
no,
so
I don't go there. I don't go there.
I wouldn't either.
So
I literally drove past you last week.
What'd you say?
I literally drove past you last week. A couple times.
Yeah. Where did you do the podcast? Do you know the name of the studio? Were you at the Move?
No, it's a TV show, not a podcast.
Oh, well, it's a TV show.
So it was all over
downtown.
We filmed everywhere. Like we were out on a lot of it was filmed on like I think I have to tell you off stream.
Okay, fine.
Because I don't really like there's like
okay, you don't get in trouble.
Say. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, but I was all over Miami the other week, last week. It was really cool though because Everybody has toys out there. They all have
Of
boats,
course.
cats, and
Hell yeah. You go
cars.
and take it. You got to live your best life when you're here,
Oh yeah,
for sure.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sure you had a blast.
I went up in airplanes. Like I had guys flying me around.
Okay, girl, get it.
There were some people
Man.
with jets, and some people have monkeys.
Stop.
That's,
Are you being for real?
yeah.
What kind of monkeys? It's my dream to own a monkey. I'm not even kidding you.
It was
I'm
a
being,
lemur. Maybe I should connect you guys.
I'm being so for real. I want like a baby little capuchin monkey or like a finger monkey that I could just bring around with me.
The monkeys are cute. I've seen
Yeah.
one of those in real life. It was a little crazy to look at. To
Yo,
be
that's
honest.
sick.
Yeah.
Next thing you know,
I'll
you're
tell
gonna
you all about
they're
it
gonna be
later.
flying you out to their exclusive islands and stuff. Who knows?
I might be out there between like all of like November, December. We don't have secured dates yet, but season
Wow.
1, baby.
Hell yeah, kid.
You gotta
Get it.
come. You gotta come. I actually think that you'd be awesome on this thing. I've been like trying to recruit a bunch of people that I know.
Well, tell them
'cause
to reach out to me.
Yeah. Here, wait. Let me set a little reminder for myself because there's a couple people that I need to reach out to about this.
Yeah, let them know. I
was already thinking this, and you were supposed to be on my my stream when I was out there. And had you been on the stream when I was out there, we could have just linked up.
Damn.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
I didn't
but we can
realize
still
that
make it
you-
happen. We can make it happen. We can still
We'll
make it happen.
I'll be back out there. When do you get back
Hell yeah.
from England, London? whatever?
I think 9 days. I'm gonna be there for a while.
Yeah. Okay. So you're making a little vacation out of it and
Yeah.
the thing. Oh, okay. Cool. Love that. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I might as well make a trip out of it, right? If I'm going all the way out there.
Exactly. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap up this giveaway.
gotta
If
finish
Angela, if
packing
you
and
could
stuff.
go ahead and pull me the names and we can get something started. What do you think? Should we do like a duck race or?
I would love to do a duck race.
You would love.
I love the duck races. I'm a big fan of the duck races.
I am too. They have all kinds of like duck races, horse races, derby races.
Do a little ducky race.
A little ducky
Get it
race.
going.
I love when it goes quack.
Quack. Quack. Quack.
Oh my.
We're doing a duck race. Chat. All or nothing. Here we go.
Jones.
Uh-oh.
Where did we send that? Yes, I got it. Woo! A lot of entries. Let's go, guys. All right, if you missed this giveaway, that is all right. We are here Monday through Friday, and we'd love to have you guys back. The best way to get into that giveaway is by setting up an account with E8 Markets today so that you can go into Discord and connect it in the settings. Once you do that, you're verified. You'll be able to enter the giveaways.
Heck yeah. Let's do it.
Bushido, like, how are you always the first person to enter? You are on it.
Bushido's got the lightning fingers.
All right.
How many people we got in here? Oh, you can only do up to 100. Okay, I see.
Yeah, we got
Wait.
like wait, is that everybody? Yes, that's everybody.
Okay, cool.
I'd say like a good 50, 40.
All right, let's lock in.
I don't even know.
Let's freaking lock in.
Let's lock in.
Come on, duckies.
How many
long
seconds?
you do? 2:30, right? That's good.
30? Let's do a little 30-second. Volume on high or volume on low?
Let's go, baby.
All right, run
Quack,
it.
quack. Oh, it's lagging a little. Okay, I can see.
I'm gonna close these out so it doesn't.
Okay, we got. I can't see the name. It's hard to read the names. I would narrate, but it's very difficult to read the names. We got Tahul, Tajul 0121. He's the nurse. That's the nurse, and he's going to the hospital. He's in first place. He's looking real good. But the British are coming. The British are coming. Who is it? As I'm going to England, the British are coming. But it's Paul Momentum. Paul Momentum had the momentum to finish strong. Congratulations, Paul Momentum. The British almost won, which is it's honestly a coincidence that I'm going to London and a little British soldier almost won. Wild.
Oh my. Okay. Paul, let's see. Paul.
Shout out Paul. Shout out Paul.
Did Paul win one recently? Or am I
there's
tripping?
Paul. Paul's in the chat and Paul is
Paul
active.
in the chat.
Paul's in the chat. Congratulations, Paul. You are
W's in the chat for Paul. hit the like button for Paul. Okay, guys. So, Paul, in order to collect, what I'm going to need from you is create an account on EA Markets. Send me that email, DM it to me personally, and let me know if you trade futures or Forex, and we'll get you the best possible account that you can get.
Hell yeah. Hell
All right.
yeah.
Awesome, guys. If you haven't already, again, hit the like button on the stream, show support. We are here Monday through Friday. Tyler, thank you so much for getting on stream with us and spending this
Anytime.
time. Like, I was already just so stoked for you to come on.
Always.
And funny story while we're here.
Let me hear it.
I actually told them, I was like, I want people like you on stream. And I referenced you directly, and they're like, oh, that's our partner. And I was like, stop.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you want to run it back, just let me know when you want to do another one.
Yeah. I mean, you sound like you're going to be busy for the next couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, when I get back. When
you get back, we can throw you on. I believe you have the link, though, too, if you wanted to schedule yourself.
Oh, yeah, I do. I forgot.
Yeah. Otherwise, we have people in the chat who've literally said they'll go and drag you by the ear and pull you in.
I've seen it.
We got some loyal customers here, you know.
I love it.
All right, one more time. You can find all of Tyler's links below, and mine and everybody else that was on stream today. So Ken, guys, have a wonderful day. Don't overtrade, and yeah, don't go into the weekend feeling like shit.
Yes, the worst. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, later.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.